Our next performer is from Boston, and their special is available on their YouTube channel, which is under their name. Please welcome Alexa Albanese.
Oh.
Hey everyone, how's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah.
It's quarantine, that's all we can expect. Hello everyone, welcome to my sketch comedy meets late night talk show abridged version for this wonderful special. It is called Alexa Play Something Funny. I'm your host, Alexa Albanese, and with me as always is the Higgins to my Fallon. I think you all recognize my robotic namesake and sidekick. Alexa, how are you?
Today, I'm in my element. I finally found the solution for my Halloween costume. Just ask, what are you going to be for Halloween?
Okay, sweetie, I told you we only get 5 minutes. We don't have time for this. Honestly, this is the most I've been able to get out of her in months. She's much more talkative now that you're all here, I think. What we've missed the most is being able to hear laughter and connect with people. And so far, the only laughter I've heard when I've been recording any specials is this. Alexa, can you laugh?
Sure, I can laugh. Tee
And that's when we mute you for the rest of the monologue. So, you know, it's a bummer to know that live comedy in where I'm from, as Ryan said, Boston, is a ways away. And I don't really understand why, because realistically, the majority of the 2019 shows I performed live were in perfect compliance with the COVID-19 guidelines. Plus, I don't really have the Lorne Michaels kind of money to pay people to come to my shows. Did any of you hear about that? According to the New York Times, the live audience that went to Studio 8H to see Saturday Night Live get taped got paid to be there. The reason being, I know, right? The state of New York guidelines only allowed paid employees at the show. So I'm over here busting my ass on Zoom to someday be on the SNL payroll. And really what I should have done was shown up and risked the health and safety of myself and my loved ones? Why didn't you just say so? No. Nothing is more important to me than the safety of those around me, so much so that prior to COVID-19, my plan for the fall was to actually move to Chicago to pursue comedy further. And before we all knew how devastating this virus was going to become, I thought my mom made it up. Yet to keep me from moving. I called her and I was like, wow, Ma, I'm actually pretty impressed. You even got my office to close. You must really want me to stop looking for apartments. Turns out that was too good to be true. And while I'm extremely fortunate that the only loss I had suffered is an opportunity, I've taken this time to try to find myself instead of feeling stuck. And rather than torturing myself about the future, I looked into the past. How, you might ask? Well, I picked cooking over tarot card reading for the quarantine hobby because those shits freak me out. So instead, I actually ended up just using an Ancestry DNA kit my dad had bought me for my birthday. By the by, my birthday was months before the COVID shutdown, but hear me out. You can't eat or drink for 30 minutes prior to taking this stupid spit test, and every time I remembered I had it, I was having a snack.
Oh, wow.
It was quarantine. What was I supposed to be doing? So anyway, I finally get the test back, and I learned that the 3 most prominent countries that showed up in my genetic makeup were Italy, Greece, and Albania. Last name, shocking. But I was very happy with this. The Greek meant I'm probably related to Nia Vardalos from my big fat Greek wedding. And Hercules. That's a win-win in this department, right? The Albanian, I hope to God, based on that screen right here, I don't have to specify why that tracks. And finally, as I expected from my Rhode Island-fueled childhood, I grew up in Johnston, Rhode Island specifically, and the town name will matter in just a minute. I learned that I'm 71% Italian. That's a pretty hefty majority, right? Well, here's why I still lost some street cred. since Rhode Island is very small, smallest state, I didn't know people weren't Italian until I got to high school. I went to school with 27 kids, and the first day of every year in elementary school, the teacher would tell us to share our name and our ethnicity with the class. Does anyone else think that that's a bizarre little icebreaker? So we would be looking around the room, and every other snot-nosed kid would go, "Hi, I'm Matt, and I'm Italian. Hi, I'm Mikey, and I'm Italian." And I'd be like, "Why are we playing this game?" So my school was in that town called Johnston, and I don't know if anybody has heard of the critically acclaimed Jersey Shore. I'll take that as unfortunately. Johnston, Rhode Island is actually where Jersey Shore's own Pauly D is from. That alone should have been the clue that 100% Italian to a Rhode Islander, loose at best. Weirdly enough, though, Johnston was voted the second most Italian town in the entire United States. We only lost to New Jersey. Well, the state of New Jersey. Going to school for the first 12 years of my life with the same 27 kids definitely had its disadvantages. And sure, I got bullied for a lot of reasons, but I didn't know I'd get bullied even into my adult life. And even more importantly, I didn't know the bully was gonna be Jeff freaking Bezos. I don't know what vendetta that man has against me and his little palace up there. I don't think we've crossed paths. But just to clarify for everyone, I can't predict the weather or play music on command. And the only way I'm the one that's gonna turn on the light is if I'm closest to the switch and you ask me nicely. Anyway, that's my time. I'm the Alexa that doesn't tell, hopefully, terrible jokes, but just in case I wanted to give her a chance at the spotlight. Alexa, tell us a joke.
One time I ate a rainbow. It was delicious, but light.
Look at that. She even made it about rainbows just for you all today. I'm Alexa Albanese. Thank you for your time.
Yay.
Give it up for Alexa one more time.